Oftentimes, some of us are so lost on this particular thing, on this aspect, lost on celebrating our wins, our smaller wins. We are lost in it completely and lost on it too. Sometimes in this journey, in your personal journey, whenever and wherever you're pursuing anything, trying to implement something, trying to achieve a dream, get a dream fulfilled, get a goal fulfilled, accomplish a mission, you know, or a project or something. Maybe you set out to embark on something. And you're always looking at the larger picture as being the ultimate reward, which actually is not wrong. But sometimes there's a problem along the line. While looking forward to the larger picture, looking forward to greater things, we often ignore the so-called little things that happen along the line, the little achievements, the small wins. You see, before you get to that very big win, which you aspire to get to, the big win is an accumulation of smaller wins along the line that graduate to the big win. And we often ignore the smaller wins because it's like, if it's not this, I'm unsuccessful, I'm a failure. Who told you that? You see, why a lot of us end up believing we're failures, or at the end of the day, maybe things don't go according to plan, and we're completely disillusioned, and some of us throw in the towel and give up, it's because we fail to understand that before you get to that big win, before you get to that accomplishment and fulfillment you're looking forward to, there are smaller wins along the line, smaller wins along the way, which you must celebrate. You have to celebrate your smaller wins, no matter how small they might seem. They might seem insignificant, but just like I said, the bigger win, the bigger picture, the bigger fulfillment, the bigger dream is an accumulation of smaller dreams that were broken into pieces where you won along the line, but you ignored them. You didn't see them as wins. The moment you begin to appreciate your smaller wins and begin to celebrate them, then it sets you on the pedestal to achieving the greater win which you're looking forward to. See, leave all this grammar. Whenever you notice you've succeeded in something along the line in your journey, no matter how small or insignificant it seems, celebrate yourself. Often in my videos, you keep hearing me making reference to the proverbial lizard in the African, culture, in the African culture, where it said the lizard fell from the tree and looked left and right and no one hailed him, so he hailed himself. And even in scripture, the Bible said that David encouraged himself in the Lord. Sometime along the line, as you go on, whenever you're trying to pursue something, and you notice that each day you go out or each time along the line while you're pursuing this dream, there are some things that worked out. There's some things that went according to plan, despite so many things that didn't go according to plan. But you're able to achieve some things, no matter how insignificant they are. But to me, everything is significant. But to some of us, we might call them nothing. But no matter how insignificant some of those things seem, celebrate them, reward yourself, learn to celebrate whatever you achieve. Even if no one notices it, notice it yourself and celebrate yourself. Learn how to celebrate whatever you're doing and learn how to celebrate yourself. A lot of us are waiting for the applause of people, but we don't know that we need to learn to applaud ourselves. You need to celebrate yourself before people start celebrating you. People will not celebrate you unless they see you celebrating yourself regularly and often. Once you continually celebrate yourself, it will trigger curiosity in the lives of people. And people will now begin to take notice of what you're doing. But when you don't celebrate yourself in whatever you achieve, whether you're achieving anything or not, whereby you don't celebrate yourself, you can never be noticed. Whatever you're doing can never be noticed by people. You ought to make it a habit to learn to celebrate yourself openly. Celebrate your works, even if no one regards it, even if no one values it, even if no one notices what you're doing. Celebrate yourself. Learn to celebrate yourself. Celebrate whatever you're doing. Learn how to give yourself a treat. Learn how to boast about yourself. I'm not saying that you should go out and run your mouth anyhow, like we say there. But the point I'm making there is celebrate yourself. No one is going to tell your story better than you. Most of these people you see that are celebrities today, they started celebrating themselves before other people started celebrating them. The ones that were musicians released singles, released some tunes that nobody liked. But they kept pushing with the tune because they believed that they had something, and there was something behind that tune that will sell and that will make it big. And they kept pushing it. And even if people kept ignoring them, turning them down, but they kept believing in themselves and they kept posting it. Any place they go to, please, can you play my tune for me? Can you do this for me? Can you do that for me? Even if sometimes they play these tunes and they boo them, but they celebrate themselves. They kept trying to make sure that they were noticed. That's a form of celebrating your small wins. Do anything you can. If you post something and no one likes it, celebrate yourself. Go under your post, like I always say, and comment more than every other person comments on that post. Reshare the post again. Even if the quality is bad, no matter what it is, share your posts, share your videos, share whatever it is. Keep watching. Even if there are no views, be the only one to increase the views. If you look at the views and it's one view, review again, pause, rewind, review again. Just keep really let the views increase. Learn how to celebrate your little wins. By celebrating your little wins, it will make you become a center of attraction. And, curiosity will be directed towards what you're doing. If you don't know how to celebrate your little wins, you get discouraged very easily and you get disillusioned very easily. Before you know what, giving up is the next thing knocking at the door. Hey, along the line, you've been winning. Have you ignored some of those wins because you're waiting for that main thing? No. It doesn't work that way. Learn how to celebrate what you've been achieving. To you might say you've not achieved anything. No, you have been achieving things, but you've not taken note. And when you achieve these things, be happy about them. Listen, it takes time to be noticed. It takes time for what you're doing to be noticed. It takes time for it to be for what you're doing to be patronized. It takes time for what you're doing to be well known, to have effect and influence. Sometimes it's not a day's journey. Even if you've been on a journey for a while, but sometimes you see, you have to have that means of celebrating yourself. Post pictures of your business. Post pictures of your project. Do it. Share it. Keep sharing. Whether or weathered, according to Zebediah of those years. Just keep making yourself happy by celebrating your little wins. Those little wins will accumulate to become the greater win in the future. You have to learn to hail yourself. You have to learn to be proud of your hustle, proud of whatever you're doing, proud of that dream, proud of that vision, proud of that goal. Just keep pushing it. Just keep pushing and pushing. Even if it's not noticed, keep pushing. Someday, it's going to be noticed greatly and noticed seriously. See, if nobody hails you, like I said before in one of my past videos, be your own greatest supporter. Be your own greatest spectator. And listen, be your own greatest fan. Be your greatest fan before you start getting and building other fans. You must be proud of what you're doing, even if it doesn't seem like anything. Hail yourself, praise yourself, and keep pushing. That's one way. Before you know what, you build confidence, you build resilience. And before you know what, you have achieved your dream. Well, if this has made sense, please, I want you to just do me a favor, go down to YouTube and search for my channel, Kingsley Oji TV. Go there, subscribe, Oji as in OJI. You see tons and tons and tons of inspirational and motivational videos. I know you're really going to be blessed by them. Please share this video if it's really made a difference in your life. Kingsley Oji, normal Oma here, man, trying to give someone out there a reason to stay alive and a purpose for living. Thank you.